Good morning. Welcome back to Mull. Very calm, still morning, and the little guys are out and nibbling me already. So we'll crack on with this one. What's the matter? Never seen a man wear pink before? Lets the car see me, let's just say that. Now, today's message from Mull is boost your supercharger. And this is the next in the sequence of talks about specific organs within the body. And today we're looking at the liver. And your liver is an incredibly important organ. Sits pretty high on the right hand side of your abdominal cavity, just below the diaphragm. It's probably our second biggest organ behind the skin, and it performs a wide range of really important jobs for us. And if you think of it, it's a bit like your engine in the car. So many other things would not function properly without the liver and the processes that it carries out. So what does it actually do? Well, it produces bile for starters, and although that's not very nice when we're not well, and you probably know what I mean, bile is responsible for the breakdown of fats in your body. So without it, we really struggle to break fat down. And it's also the site where you produce most of your cholesterol, all of your cholesterol. We obviously add to that via our diet. And cholesterol is essential. So there is a talk on the website about good and bad cholesterol, but we do produce our own cholesterol. Mainly happens at night, which is why many people who are on cholesterol reducing drugs take them just before bedtime. And that's done in the liver. It's also responsible for the metabolism of fats and proteins and carbohydrates. And it's a big sort of energy pack for the storage of not just vitamins but carbohydrate as well. So it's our sort of backup of energy. So when we start to run out of blood sugar and muscle tissue glycogen, which is basically sugar that's stored up in the muscle tissue, then we go to the liver for our backup and start breaking down carbohydrate, which is held within the liver. It also produces other proteins, some of which are really key in things like blood clotting. So again, very, very important function for us to make sure that if we wound ourselves, that our body can seal itself basically and then start the repair process. And the thing that it's probably best known for is a big filtration system. So the breakdown of, excuse me, I think this is a midgie stuck in my throat. The breakdown of toxins. So things like alcohol, potentially medications that you take as well. Some of that will be broken down within the liver, and also the liver filters processes of metabolism. So all of the processes that are going on within your living tissue, they have waste products, and your liver helps to filter out those waste products. So basically, it takes blood in mainly from your digestive tract, and any toxins, waste products, things that you don't need. The liver is there to filter them out and then return that blood back into your circulatory system, all cleaned out basically. So it's a great detoxifier. So how does exercise improve the liver's function? Well, as we spoke about before, basically the fact that you're elevating your heart rate and you're opening up your arteries improves blood flow. So as we exercise, blood flow to the liver improves, and that means that the liver is getting more oxygen, more energy, more nutrients to perform its functions, and therefore everything that I've just mentioned becomes that little bit more effective. So it becomes a more effective filtration system for you, which means it's taking out more toxins and replenishing your circulatory system with more filtered blood on a regular basis. And that also helps with reducing fatty deposits. So if we exercise on a regular basis, we tend to have less buildup of fat, and our livers become less fatty. So there are diseases of the liver based around the buildup of fatty tissue on the liver, which which hinders its performance basically. So again, very, very key that we train on a regular basis. And other things that are really important to the liver are things like good hydration, making sure we have enough water going in. So any filtration system would benefit from an increased flow of water through its system, and the liver is no different. And by training on a regular basis, then we reduce the potential of liver disease as well. So things like cirrhosis or liver failure, hepatitis, and some of these things come to us no matter what, but we can reduce the risk. And also obviously be taking in a bit less alcohol as well. Anything like that where we're adding to the toxins that the liver has to process, and putting more strain upon the liver, obviously puts it under more risk of injury and disease. The liver cells are incredible things, though. They will rejuvenate themselves to a degree. If we keep hammering it, it won't come back. But even with some surgical intervention, when people have had sections of their liver removed, the cells within the liver themselves can rejuvenate to a degree. And again, a bit like the heart we spoke about the other day, when we have a heart attack, the heart has the ability to almost reroute some of its coronary arteries to try and improve the situation. And the liver is no different. It will try to rejuvenate itself if it suffers injury or, as I say, some sort of surgical intervention. One other thing that's just quite important is that a functioning liver is good for reducing the risk of osteoporosis, especially in ladies as we get a little bit older. So again, really key that we try to keep our liver in good order. So I'm going to finish there. It's quite a short one. That's good. And I hope you have a nice day, and stay safe. Get outside, get some exercise, help the liver, and I'll catch up with you on Friday morning. Bye-bye.